What's going on, nerds? My name is Jesse and we're back here for another reaction video. Today we're doing some more Bill Burr. It's actually been a little while since we've done some Bill Burr, so I'm excited to get him back on the channel. This one's called How You Know the N-Word is Coming, and it's from the Shaq comedy thing. A lot of guys came up through that, Gary O and Bill Burr. Lots of famous comedians have come up through that show. And also I gotta give a big shout out to my two patrons that I have so far, Not Shaggy and the Babadook. Really appreciate you guys help support the channel. If you want to help support, you can check out my Patreon link in the description below. The link for the original video in the description below as well. Let's jump into this. You know, we're gonna pause it and talk about it as the thoughts come.
It's nice to be back here down in the South, man. I had a real weird experience last time I came down here. I was in Nashville, right?
Ooh,
sort of an awkward social situation,
and the hair.
Right? I'm sitting at this bar. There's this white dude sitting like 2 stools away. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. And that Terrell Owens story was in like sports news. So I try to make conversation. I'm like, man, look at this guy. This guy just signed a $40 million contract. He's already bitching, man. How much money do you need to make? And the dude looks at me. He's like, you know what I say? And then he looked over his shoulder, which I now know is the telltale sign that the N-word is coming, and it's coming hard. Oh yeah, it's not going to be pronounced with the A, it's going to be with the R, and he hit the R, he like stuck the landing. It was like a dismount, Klan members high-fiving in the background, like doing the wave. Just out of nowhere. So now, immediately, I'm looking over my shoulder like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
You know, one of my favorite things about Bill Burr and that I've noticed through the time of watching his bits is I love how animated it is, and I love his delivery and the way that he changes the pitch of his voice when he wants to make something like super emphatic. I love that. And also, please don't say the N-word around
like
me.
This hail of black fists to come raining down on top of me. I hate when people do stuff like that. That dude made me part of like a potential ass kicking that I had nothing to do with.
Right. Same.
You don't do shit like that. He just had that word, hot potato, just threw it right over.
Hot potatoed it right over.
Trying to pass it down to the next white dude.
Right. Yeah. Not cool.
I hate when people do that, man.
You know, this crowd at the Shaq comedy show thing is like majority black, so you got to be a pretty brave soul to do a hard R N-word joke in front of an all black, mostly black crowd, and you're a white guy. So you got to give them a lot of respect for that. And it's landing.
First. Ask some questions. Do you like to fish? Have you ever fucked your sister, right?
Those are the questions.
Rattling off answers, then you go old school. You give me a pamphlet, you tell me about your militia. Don't just dive into it.
Head first, he went
that dude
for
was
sure.
one of the angriest people I ever met. I should have known that word was coming because he was just watching Terrell, right? Anytime I would bring up, look at man, that guy's talking trash, he would just like flip out. He won't shut up! You know those people get like so mad they're not even looking at you? Their eyes are up, you just shut up and play the game! You know what's funny? I don't even like Terrell, but now I love the guy. Every time I see him talking
you guys had a bonding moment.
In Nashville, he's just losing his mind, like kicking over his kitchen TV. Shut the fuck up!
Just losing it, yeah, for sure.
I like violence, man. I am. Not like when it happens to me or if I see it live. I like watching it on TV, you know? Watching people, you know, get attacked by animals. Just get blasted in the face or something, you know? Like, I'm a huge sports fan. You know my favorite, like, moment of
yeah,
life
he does.
last year was in sports?
Bill Burr does do a lot of sports references in his work. I mean, we watched, like, 3 videos of him, I think, and all of them have great sports references in them.
That Detroit Piston, Indiana Pacer bench clearing brawl. Wasn't that great?
When was this? Was this Ron Artest?
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I was so confused when I watched ESPN that day. They were like, that was absolutely...
2012. I think that was the Ron Artest thing, right? No? Maybe not.
Basketball fans, this must be it. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm a basketball fan. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching out-of-shape civilians get the shit kicked out of them by professional athletes. It was fascinating. And I think as sports fans, we kind of had it coming, right?
Sure.
How many times you gone to a game, right? You got a little too drunk, you started screaming at some dude on the field who could clearly kick the shit out of you, right? If you saw him in the parking lot, you'd be like, hey, can you sign my stamp collection? I think you're awesome. You get in the game, you're all drunk, you're like, you suck, buddy! You're a piece of shit! And they're always calling him up. Come on up here. No, come on up here. Well, they came up there. They did, and they kicked the shit out of everybody. It was great.
Right, everybody's tough
It's
until
like a cartoon.
he's right in front of your face,
You're
right?
like beating up whole rows of people at once, like. I loved every second. I love how Ron Artest punched the wrong guy.
It was Ron
Wasn't that
Artest.
great? He taught that dude a valuable lesson in life. When shit goes down, you don't just stand there like you're watching a movie like, wow, it's coming right at me. Must be in 3D or something. That was a 5'6", 110-pound white dude, had an angry 6'10" black dude running right at him. That had to have been in his top 3 nightmares all time.
For sure.
Right behind getting his dick cut off and being lit on fire. And he just stood there.
Ron Artest coming at
Like
you.
trying
Ron
to
Artest's pretty
explain
shady, dude.
himself. Well, I still have the liquid in my cup, so there's no way I could have. An idiot.
Dude, you know what's actually really funny is when I was a kid, I actually wrote into the Fresno Bee. I'm from Fresno. Don't live there anymore, in California. I wrote into our local newspaper about this situation and saying how ridiculous it was that you could get away with pouring beer on an athlete. Like, it's like going to your job at McDonald's and I pour soda all over you. You're not going to be pretty happy about it, right? So I remember this pretty vividly because I did write about it, and I was really young back then. Maybe this was like 2002, 2003. I'll put it in the comments down below. Alright guys, if you like this video and you want to see more Bill Burr, please suggest some more comedians for me to react to. And if you want guaranteed reactions, I have tiers on my Patreon that will get you a guaranteed reaction once a month. If you want to check that out, it's in the link in the description below. And you guys really appreciate it. And one more last time, thank you to Not Shaggy and the Babadook. Really appreciate you guys supporting me. Later.
Yeah, they used to laugh at me, but who the fuck is laughing now? From the trenches, I return to